What is up, everybody? My name is JSM and welcome back to the JSM tournament. Finally, I managed to say that right. Goddamn. Last week and sorry about that one. Last week we saw our first quarter final. Last time I said semi-final. I should have said quarter. Sorry about that. In which we finally saw a return to the fairies, which I'm pretty sure, have I mentioned that they're my favorite team to win? Because they're very much my favorite team to win. And yeah, spoiler alert. You're kind of watching the next video. You are looking at the bracket right now, so I guess not really spoiler alert. I guess unless you're blind and you're watching this video, in which case, weird tastes, and also I'm very sorry for being subjected to this audio quality. But yeah, non-spoiler alert, I guess, the fairies won! So hell yeah! Let's hope the trend of the correct team winning continues tonight, as well as the rock types, represented by the human hack and slash, take on the poison type, represented by the metal mockingbirds. And we are in Revavroom and Venomoth on one side and Lycanroc and Tyranitar on the other, starting off immediately with that Sandstream, getting that constant deal of damage, not against Revavroom, but against, I'm pretty sure, every other member of the team. On Lycanroc we see Leaf Storm's substitute, Mean Look and Roar. This might just be the middest, not even mid. I guess mid with Leaf Storm. I guess that's something, you know, on a Lycanroc. Over on Tyranitar we see Blizzard, Low Sweep, Clamp, and Dark Void, and it looks like somebody. And Dark Void, and it looks like someone hasn't read the description, and in comes Getting. Okay, that's cool, and Dark Void fails. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, line up. It's time for that kind of match. Oh boy, Guillotine. I struggle to even get excited because my poor boy just died. I love Lycanroc. Did I ever tell you all that I love Lycanroc? Because I do in fact love Lycanroc. It's just, first and foremost, and what I like most about it, it's just the color scheme of every single form. There's just something so... I think it really is the saturation involved, like that nice cream on midday, that really good orange, that wonderful orange over on dusk, and then just this nice strong red over on midnight. It really just gives it that right amount of energy, you know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe, especially compared to like the white and the kind of brown, not really brown, like dark, I guess dark brown from like all of the rock based details I suppose. It really just gives it such a specific, I already said it, but such a specific vibe. Like it's just, it really one thing that I really like about a lot of Pokemon, and I feel like Lycanroc encapsulates this best, is like what's the word, that kind of Pokemon that like feels powerful, but not like obviously powerful, right? Like everyone knows like Charizard is a good Pokemon, like I guess any starter, but like Tyranitar and like Alakazam, like you show up with a Tyranitar or an Alakazam, nobody's gonna do a double take, right? You show up with an Armaldo, like for example here, wonderful little boy as well. You show up an Armaldo, the opponent's like, is that a powerful Pokemon? Shit, that kind of is a powerful Pokemon. It's like that surprise factor that makes a Pokemon really feel like your own, you know? Like, basically an I'm not like other girls kind of situation, and that's exactly the vibe I'm getting from Lycanroc. I really love this little boy. Anyway, what has been going on? Oh yeah, a battle. How are we still on turn 4? I have been yapping for like 3 minutes straight. Hell nah. Oh boy, another guillotine. Hell yeah. Who's winning? I think the poison types are winning. That was not a planned bit. I just saw an opportunity and went for it. We see a Cleavor switching in. We see Crobat coming in from Poison and Cleavor over from Rock. On Cleavor we see Dual Wing Beat, Rock Throw, Burning Jealousy, and Buzzy Buzz. I suppose Buzzy Buzz has some use against Crobat, but Crobat is not the Pokemon you want to be aiming for right now. We saw that Guillotine over on Revolroom. It is nasty. Use Burning Jealousy, I think considered solid move. How much was it? Like 60 power. We got Cleavor. I believe it does have huge power or pure power, whatever that ability was. So it can only hit once ultimately with like Rock Throw, for example, which is I'd argue a nerf more than anything. Even the increased power, I'm pretty sure it comes out to less than it would have been just if it got 2 hits. On Barbarical we see, I guess y'all have been seeing, I have not been paying, we see Giga Impact, I suppose that has its uses. Buzzy Buzz, didn't that guarantee paralysis? Huh, I could swear they guaranteed paralysis. Well, it didn't do it on Crobat, I suppose. We do have Buzzy Buzz. It is super effective, but so is Rock Throw and also Stab and also the better attack. What the hell were you thinking, Cleavor? Electro Shot for an impressive amount of damage and double. Just saying that, and never mind. It does not matter what decision Cleavor makes because Cleavor is dead. Cool. In comes Kabutops, on which we see Liquidation. Is it just me or does Liquidation feel like a weirdly like Kabutops signature move? That sentence did not make any sense. Is it just me? Or like, I swear to God I see Liquidation on Kabutops more than any other Pokemon. Was it ever its signature move? I don't know. Crobat barely hanging on within an inch of its life, and that bastardous Revavroom finally is off the field. Is bastard a bad word? I don't know if bastard's a bad word. Well, too late now. In its place, we see Iron Moth, and over from Kabutops, we see a dual Wing Beat onto Crobat and a Spirit Shackle onto. It doesn't matter actually because it is dead, just like everything else on this goddamn team. By a Sucker Punch, I believe, and the dual Wing Beat does take down the Crobat. However, in its place comes Galarian Wheezing, and over here a Tyranitar comes in with the hope of setting up the Sandstorm, but the neutralizing gas over from Wheezing. It's so fun when abilities actually do something this tournament. As we see our beloved Titar coming back in. Sadly, not that much use for that Blizzard of his, and without Blizzard and without being able to use its fighting move that it had, it really doesn't have that much attacking potential. Dark Void is useless, Clamp is 35 power. There really isn't much for it to do. I guess Low Sweep. It has decent power, but all its opponents resist it. Fire Lash and it gets a defense drop. Ooh, that was not necessary. As we see a Blizzard, 25% is decent, but barely 8%. Springtime Storm, really a fanciful name for a move, I guess. Befitting of a Wheezing, of the Galarian variety. Yeah, and Tyranitar is within an inch of its life, as is Kabutops. Things seem to have taken a turn for the worst. Does anyone want to talk? Hey, does anyone want to talk about like a rocket game? We see a Fire Lash once more resisted, but it does in fact take down Tyranitar. Wheezing still holding on as Soak gets added on to Kabutops. I feel like we might be entering the trolling McTroll phase of any given battle, as we see another liquidation. This time it's extra stab, absolute pure omega stab over onto Weezing. Is it just me, or is the PNG they use for Iron Moth like way lower quality? Like, okay, yeah, sure, this whole screen in general is low quality, sorry, but like Iron Moth, if it feels like its PNG specifically is like damn 240p, you know what I'm saying? We see a Fire Lash for 18%. I guess the liquidation had, or what was it? Not the liquidation, the soak actually had a use, since now Kabutops resist the Fire Lash instead of quadruple. It only takes like half damage instead of quarter damage. Worry Seed over for Insomnia, sure, I suppose. And Gear Up fails over on Weezing. We also saw Reflect setting up. As we see another liquidation. And out goes Weezing. Of course, Iron Moth has Roost, because why would it not have Roost? And in comes Serendipity. Again, like, you can see it, right? You can see the difference in quality between Iron Moth and Pheasantipide's PNGs. Like, something... It's not just me, right? It's not just me. We see a failed Roost, sure, and 1,000 Waves. Or was that 1,000 Waves or 1,000? Yeah, it's 1,000 Waves. Kabutops refuses to die. Respectable determination, Great Warrior. And what should be the final turn? As nope, of course, because it uses what? What is it in Confuse Ray? I swear to God, bro. What is this? What the heck? What the heck? This should not be allowed. Oh, okay, this is just end pound. That was just this. Once more, this is just unsportsmanlike behavior. So you are not getting celebrations to the end. Cut to the outro. Cut to the outro. And that will be just about it for this week's episode. Hopefully the next one will be coming sooner than 8 days. I'm sorry, all. There's been some transit. Ask the Mars himself over in that regard. He will be below in the comments doing an M&A, an AMA. If he refuses to do that, I will show up to his house and break his kneecaps in half. So yeah. So with all of that being said, my name is JSM. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.